reality together.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar. You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next... My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks. We have an interest in one of those boats. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, the ice runner would run a... What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something... Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? I think I would, if it weren't for my son. And, oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might... You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out... You should look into joining. They could use... to be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Ellis... You could say I'm a king's man at heart. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear them.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given... Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What up? That'll be the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgroof's a tough old Nord. He can handle the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Huh? I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister... Interesting, to say the least. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer... But on the other, the scarcity of supply... All that matters is that I have what you need. And it's worth... Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power. Ah, but without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what
Tired
of my
bread and
son?
stew? Had enough of fish
What
and
of
fowl.
Thorald?
Treat yourself
he
and your kin
nothing?
to a choice cut of
So
steak
don't
or
talk
a
to
tender
me
rack
about
of ribs.
suffering.
Still warm from
Your
the
son
oven?
chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
Early today,
I
Mama?
will never
I'm
accept his
afraid
death.
not, little fairy.
The
My
finest
son
cut food
still
fresh from
lives.
the
I
wild.
feel it in my heart. So tell me,
Sell as much as we
Battleborns,
can,
where
as
is
soon
he?
as we can.
Where are you holding my
That's what
Thorald?
you always said.
Do you
Because it's
believe
always
this
true.
old hag?
Can we at least go to the tavern for supper?
Holding him? Why,
Chops and
I've
steaks
got him
from
in my
Episodio.
cellar.
Come and see my
He's
selection
my
again.
prisoner.
Yes, little
Face
fairy,
it,
we
Cow.
can go to the
Your
tavern for
stupid
supper.
son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish
All
and
I can
fowl?
think about is
Treat
my
yourself
son,
and your kin
my
to a choice
Thorald.
cut of steak
They
or a
say that
tender
he was
rack of
killed,
ribs.
but I know better. I know my son is alive.
Warm from the oven.
Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please,
Chops and
if you
steaks
truly
fit for
wish
a
to
yard.
help,
Come and see my
meet me
selection
at
of
my
finest
home.
quality meat
boots.
I'll tell you the whole story.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to... Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard... Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn... A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Chops and steaks.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his... I heard him boasting at the bannered mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. They'll never understand. No amount of... Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Farewell.
Fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Tired of breakfast.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Please.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Yeah? All right then.
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down
Need
and
anything else?
bleed.
Just let
So
me
then
know.
came clashing. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just... What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy. Oh, hey there. I didn't mean to make you upset. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me again. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
I enjoy this
That's
work well
hardest,
enough,
I know.
but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the input.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun? Really? You convinced that loot? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your
Spend it on
help.
drinks at the bannered mare. If it's food you need, ask for that instead.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. That's what I thought. It's fun most days. The hard work.
we afford to pay the guards. We need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have.
Yes, my lord. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Have you reconsidered my idea?
I haven't changed my mind that that's
Splendid.
what you're asking.
There's a house available right now.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
If we sent half our guards to aid the legions, just for a few days, it could tip the scales in the Empire's favor. The companions
I'll be glad to
will
help you.
protect the city,
There are many
and the
ways to...
Emperor will be
And
in
of
our
course,
debt.
don't forget to consult your home decor... Now,
We are short
what
on
would you like to
guards as it
purchase?
is. If we lose half our men, the dark
Very
brotherhood
well.
and thieves
I'll make the
guild will have
arrangements.
run of the city.
Is there anything else you'd like to
Stormcloaks will be
purchase?
the least of our worries. The answer is no, I tell you. Now
I'm
stop
sorry, but
pestering
you
me
don't...
with your
Is there anything
warmongering.
else you'd like to purchase?
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taken to fight to the Stormcloaks. It means you can kill dragons and steal their power. Even speak with a dragon's voice. There hasn't been a Dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked the 7,000 steps to high... They live in seclusion on the slopes of the throat of the world. They are masters of the way of the voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they're the ones who can teach you how to use your power.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the... I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got... No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please... Saphir! Wait,
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
It's a shame, isn't it? The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me. But to the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can... Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really... I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wait. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to... You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about them. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
just want to go home and read. The who? I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Back to my book.
I'm right behind you. Oh.
If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the owner, Sabio.
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again. I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mist. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me? Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road. You know, now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day?
My poor friend is still alive. I know that. I don't think so. Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to... And of course, don't forget to... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm sorry. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Enjoy your
Father
visit
says
to
I'm
Dragon's
too young
Reach.
to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from a Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time. bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. I help my father in more ways than people realize. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Still here. Lead on. I'm right behind you.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at... I should hire you to be my... Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. I help my father in more ways than people... You have talent. Keep working at your craft. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl. Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies, then. That's
I
your
serve
job as
Jarl
steward,
Balgruuf
isn't it?
as steward.
Why do you trouble me with these details?
From Adrian?
Our coffers are nearly
This
empty.
must be that weapon for
I
the
can
Jarl.
scarcely afford to pay
Poor
the guards,
girl.
and we need every
Thank
one
you.
of them in these
Please,
troubled times.
take these few coins
You'll have to
for
make do
services
with
rendered.
what we have, Proventus.
Enjoy your... Yes, my lord.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their and yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ha! Money, you laggard. What else? The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride. We've got the same pride, the same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us.
I've got a bad...
Sharp axe.
Now wait, this is...
No one passes an order. I'll tell you. I'll show you what a real can do. That's it? That's all you got?
Are you prepared? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Like we got ourselves a hero. Tell you, you start running so I can stand back.
So much easier to rob with.
You're someone who can get things done. Have you met my father? He's a steward up at... Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? I'll take my leave then.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. I don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Farewell.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory. I can teach you a few things. Right then.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
What can I do for you? Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Quickly, come with me.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. I'll be glad to help you. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangement. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. What can I do for you? So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? Tell me. Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, please. I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men... You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guard? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Mikhail, son, how about something with a bitter kick?
Well, I was thinking maybe something more. Perhaps. These are rather trying times, after all.
Still here. Lead on. I've got your back. Let's get going then. Let's get going then.